Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron 4 Infection. Playing as the German Reich. We have zombies on the loose. France is slowly but surely starting to fall apart. They've tried training up a lot more troops, but the zombies seem to have an almost unlimited supply of manpower to work with. What they don't have is an unlimited supply of divisions, which I find to be a little bit bizarre. The AI does not seem to be replenishing their ranks all that much. Kinda weird, but okay. Bit by little bit, we are training up the manpower so that we would need in order to actually do the Anschluss. Not too much longer to go. I suppose one thing I could actually do, since for some reason you guys have infantry equipment, is probably cancel a couple of these just to speed this up. We could just redeploy some of it. There we go. Yeah, that would help. Let's try finishing up these guys for now. That still is going to be enough. I only need 50,000 more. Field hospitals are done. If I can get enough motorized equipment, I will happily make use of that. It is November of 1936. We'll go ahead and grab the radio, since reinforced speed actually can be pretty nice. Does help a lot for extra flanking. Modifying the government. I don't need this. Non-cower, no. No. It wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Just go ahead and continue consolidating power with a fascist demagogue. So I guess I will. The extra war support is nice anyway for the mobilization speed and so on. All of these can be kind of nice. How are we doing in terms of equipment? We are only at a 2,000 deficit, so we're making about 100 more per day. So it won't be that much longer before we'll have all the equipment that I need. 20 more days, in fact, to actually continue training the rest of these troops. So it's just a matter of training. So in a little bit, just a little bit longer, we'll be able to take Austria. Get them in to the fold. Have a little fun with that. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to just get Austria immediately and not worry about picking up another national focus, but not sure we're going to have much of a choice. It has only been 1 year in-game. Now, Spain apparently has decided to launch a little counterattack. I don't know how long that's going to last, just because the zombies, again, have kind of overwhelming numbers. They did manage to put the, get rid of the British incursion that was in Saudi Arabia as well. Nepal apparently is being attacked, but Afghanistan is leading a counterattack here against the zombies. And it's a pretty successful one at that. Soviets are starting to fall apart a little bit, but in part, that's what's letting the Afghans actually take on the zombie horde, because the zombies are spread a little bit too thin. So an extra research slot probably makes a lot of sense. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Then we'll worry about things like the Anschluss. I don't know why I'm quite saying it like that. That's not really how you pronounce it. I don't speak German, so any pronunciations are highly suspect. Looks like Turkey and the Soviet Union got split off, so the zombies are starting to make a headway against Turkey. They're having a hard time against the Russians, but honestly, you hold out there, Turkey, because you are the real hope for humanity. Don't let them cross the straits into proper Europe, okay? Italy, you should not be attacking the zombies. We can take a look at this now. Zombies. Maximum organization of 2,180. And also pretty good entrenchment value, frankly, considering. So basically, zombies just cannot be shattered. They have no concept of morale. They're the dead. The undead. All you can do is blow them into tiny little pieces. That's it. That's all your options. Anything else is a joke. All right, let's see. So the extra research slot will be done in about 50 days. Research-wise, we'll be able to upgrade our artillery. We have not actually deployed that in anything yet. Well, I take that back. We are deploying it in some of these. What I wanted to do was swap some of these out for artillery if possible. Right, do something like this, keep that 20 combat width. This would increase my soft attack by a small amount, 28. There goes Canada, by the way. A little bit of hard attack. I don't care about breakthrough. But the extra soft attack is certainly going to be nice. Still, that's going to require 15 army experience, which I currently do not have available. Let's see. I'm going to send probably some more of you guys here up against Czechoslovakia. More military factories we can use. What do we lack the most? It looks like heavy tanks and motorized. Do a little bit more of that, and then, yeah, focus a bit more on the heavy tanks. All right. We have all the equipment to finish training the rest of these troops. We are now fielding 526. So these last little bits are finishing up right now. Zombies still have a way to go pushing through France. You're down to 268 divisions. I mean, we're seeing some progress. But North and South America are just utterly boned. There is no hope for anyone involved. Let's see. I'm going to send all you guys over here as well. Rommel needs all the troops. Come on, give everything you got to Rommel. Guy knew what he was talking about. So we have the 550 necessary for the Anschluss. We should probably continue training more, if at all possible. Get more infantry going. We can always upgrade them later to be heavy tank divisions. Guatemala has capitulated. We're going to go ahead and swap these guys around. We'll do the artillery. Remove you. Okay, so that's going to be 20 combat with there. If I can get enough artillery, I would rather train these guys up. Give them a different symbol so they're a little bit easier to figure out. Let's do one more of those. Let's see. Lacking a little bit of infantry equipment, but that's mostly because we're training more troops. The British Raj is gone. Yeah. Zombies are now pushing down through Asia. Oh, they're about to find some pretty massive sources of manpower, aren't they? 100 million manpower. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Surprisingly, these guys do not have nearly as much. You'd think they would have a lot more for conquering the United States, but does not appear that's the case. There goes El Salvador. Come on, research slot. I need more tech that I can use against Zombies. It's 1937, dang it. It's the current year. All right, more troops. Let's go ahead and send them down here to the Rhineland. We could start getting aggressive against, you know, Belgium and the Netherlands and so on. That would put us as odds with the Allies, but they have their hands full currently. In terms of industry, let's go ahead and do probably some more construction tech and probably some more production efficiency cap, honestly. All of that seems perfectly reasonable. Bhutan declares war on the zombies. Yunnan, China, Siam. Okay, so yeah, they're getting into all this. This is one reason that attacking the Allies is scary. We attack the Netherlands and stuff, freaking, like, everyone left in the world will attack me. It's a little risky, actually. Probably be better to be pushing up to, like, Denmark and Sweden and Norway. That's pretty far to the north and it's cold, right? If the Necroa virus didn't get cold resistance, I don't think they can chase us up there. Let's see. There's the extra research slot. So, let's go ahead and do the Anschluss. Get that done, and for the count, let's get some extra factory outputs. Starting to build up a bit of a stockpile in several different fields. Miklos Horthy appeals for diplomatic support. Hungary must be permitted to rearm. Yes, I suggest that you let Hungary rearm. I'll probably kill them later, but whatever. Let's see. Industrial stuff. We could do some of that. Alternatively, heavy tank designer. Artillery research speed is not a bad idea. Infantry equipment research speed is not a bad idea either. We'll go ahead and pick up the industrial research speed for now. I think that still applies retroactively. I think. I didn't check. So we should get some of this stuff a little bit faster to get that production going. Still building a few more factories. Seems to be going just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and start training up some of these guys. Not too many, mind you, just a few. We actually have enough artillery and stuff to go around, so that's fine. I just need more army experience. I need to fight a war, dang it! I'm playing as a German Reich and I haven't fired a single shot. Everyone else gets to fight and kill the corpses. Whoa, what's happening over here? Whoa, Italy! Look at Italy go! Okay, Italy is making a massive counterattack. It actually seems to be going fairly well, all things considered. Huh. Okay, well done, buddy. Spain is launching another counterattack down here in Almeria. France has gotten a little bit of a surround, but the zombies are flowing around the river, so their primary defense is already being knocked down. You know, it would be a great time to attack France. They would never see any of it coming. Almost literally, actually. They don't even have very many troops left. They've lost a lot. Yeah, all of you guys need to go away. Leave me alone. I'm a grumpy old man, and I don't want to deal with it. Radio tech is done. Awesome. We need a lot more chromium. Research. We will... Don't need any of that at the moment. Don't need any of that at the moment. Maintenance company's kind of meh. Huh. Shockingly enough, I'm not even sure really what we want. I guess I could pick up things like radar. Doesn't feel like it's necessarily the best decision, but it doesn't feel like the worst. We have 600,000 men in the field. Only training another 87,000 at the moment, though. Let's toss on a few more here. Yeah, that's another 113. I don't remember. How much do we need to continue with other things like demanding the Sudetenland? Yeah, 750k. All right. Slovenia also 750k. Eastern claims on Memel Danzig. Yeah. Not going to befriend them. National spirit. I'm no longer at peace, so that's not going to do me a lot of good. All right, let's see. We want more tanks. Look, at the end of the day, it's the only thing that matters. I really do think that tanks are going to make all the difference in the world once we finally get them. Improved machining tools is done for the extra efficiency cap. I'm going to go ahead and start researching things like maintenance companies, so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to use it. If we want to get the Sudetenland, we are going to need to train up at least a few more units. That will be enough. We are lacking a bit in infantry equipment, but not by too much, so that'll be fine. So once we're done with all of this, we'll have what we need to continue. Okay. Zombies, again, they seem to be getting slightly cut off in a few weird areas. It's a bit weird, right? Seems to be. The zombies apparently are just making a beeline for Paris. Tremendously forward-thinking of them. Not what I would have expected from the zombies, but still. Zombies have almost finished off Turkey. They're getting pushed out of Africa and Egypt pretty well. They are pushing aggressively through India, though. The Soviets have held this line for a very long time. Done a glorious job of it. There's the Anschluss. Japan apparently is fighting in Japan's People's Republic. How is that even possible? Are they going down an ahistorical path? It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and research some new air doctrine for air support on the off chance we need that. Yeah, there is indeed a communist uprising in Japan right now. All right, how can anyone say that Austria is not German? They join the German Reich, we annex them automatically. There's the political power, the war support and stability, and so on. And use the Austrian gold to reduce the cost of the MIFO bills. Ba-boom. All right. So we have grown. Finally. Took a while. Can invite Greece to the faction. You know what? Good enough for me. Let's invite Greece to join. Create a strong block in that area. Where are you? Oh, these are all of Austria's troops. Okay, hang on. That's actually way too many troops. That's not at all what I meant to do just now. Meant to add them to this guy. Toss on at least a couple more. Leave the mountaineers, though. We are going to set up probably down over this way. The intention being to just cut off Czechoslovakia quickly if they decided they want to resist me. You join there as well. Mountaineers join here as well. I think that was everybody. Reasserting the eastern claims. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, so we'll be able to go for the Danzig. I don't think France is long for this world. They're starting to fall apart. The question of Yugoslavia, we are going to put the squeeze on them. Greece has joined as our ally in the war. Again, no real surprise. If these guys can hold the straits, I don't think the zombies are going to be able to do much against them. We need a lot more chromium. So let's trade for some of that. Yugoslavia, if you want to go fascist or something, that would be smart. Romania, probably should pressure them and get them to join as well. Turkey has capitulated, though. That actually gives the zombies free reign to just go ahead and cross the strait, which is upsetting. I'm going to go ahead and grab the infantry equipment. Cost reduction. Delay is almost done, so we'll be able to continue down the superior firepower doctrine. Which I know, it's just not the conventional path. I get it. And yet, I think it's going to be effective. I do not care about these pawns. Really just care about adding in an armor battalion. Need so much more army experience first, though. Delay. Okay, we've got that. So we can continue with the doctrine going for mobile defense. 20% extra defense value. That alone is pretty substantial. That's almost like having more entrenchment, right? So, what's not to like? I think the biggest complaint I have with this mod so far is just that everything runs so painfully slow. Bulgaria declares war on the horde. Don't suppose you would like to join me? Yep, invite to faction. Okay. Could actually send some troops to go and assist down there now. Still think I'm going to hold out for this, though. More military factories, eh? Okay, what are we producing? Sounds like we need a bit more artillery. Tanks. We're actually doing pretty okay, I think, in infantry equipment. What else could I go for? I don't need towed anti-air. I don't need better planes, either. So we'll try for something like this instead. More troops. Go here. So as we are finishing up with some of these factories, it's probably time to go ahead and do some forts. Get these guys set up. Just because I anticipate that the zombies are going to be pushing through. Once they get down to Paris, France will probably capitulate. Which means we are about to get hit. Pretty hard. We have the 750,000 troops in the field that we were looking for, by the way. So that's now officially done. I would love to demand the Sudetenland. Bulgaria has joined a war. Demand Slovenia. Let's see. We are going to probably reduce the number of military factories being produced right now so we can finish these up and then focus on some forts. I'm very concerned about what's going to happen the second Paris capitulates. The zombies are just dancing around at this point. I mean, the French are fighting hard. They're trying really hard to grab Paris, but this might be the end right here if the zombies grab it. Either that or they are fully surrounded and the zombies are about to lose more units. This could actually have been a secretly brilliant maneuver by France. I really don't know yet. For those, by the way, who might complain that this so far has been a fairly boring start to a scenario, keep in mind, normally a game of Hearts of Iron 4 is exactly what we're doing right now, playing as the Germans, just building up a military. We're following the path pretty normally. However, it just has the added benefit of watching the world freaking burn. I actually kind of do want the zombies to grab Paris. Just do it. So far, it doesn't seem like they're able to, though. Oh, BKB. How much longer on these? June and June. All right, so both of these will be done this month, and then we'll start working on all those forts. There goes France. All right, told you that was going to happen. The zombies are now going to be coming after us pretty aggressively. We should be ready for the fall of Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands as well. Getting more forts up there would probably be wise. Even if it's just a couple of levels, it makes a difference. I'm really hoping that we're going to find Italy does a good job of holding back the wave. They're trying to get their troops up here. So far I'm not seeing... Okay, the zombies are just starting to arrive in Nice. You appear to have mostly a bunch of really weak 4 infantry divisions. So you're not exactly the strongest. We could help. But frankly, if they just die, I'll just build forts here in Austria and let these zombies just try to throw themselves into the Alps. I actually should have pushed. Because we can grab some of these forts right here. And these forts are even better defended. Hang on. I can surround some of these zombies right now. We should just kill some of them. A question of Yugoslavia. Our patience with them is running thin? Yeah, sure. Okay, so they're going to start pushing against me. But at least in this area, I do not have level 10 forts. Okay, you can grab Metz. I mean, we've got the Maginot Line, mostly. So we actually can get a pretty hefty amount of defense. So I actually should stop building here. Grabbing the Maginot Line was a pretty fortuitous gain for me. Still okay with some of this, but we really want to do... darn it. What we really want to do is build some right here. Make that a top priority. Build this area up. So we can take a look at some of these fights here. You can see we've got pretty good defense. His stats are just garbage. So he can't really do a lot. But all he has to do is just slowly whittle me away. Okay, everyone else is declaring war on the zombie horde. Whoa, Belgium fell apart so fast. Right. Redeploy. Like, now, please. I really did not think Belgium was going to fall apart that quickly. The zombies here, with their 2,000 organization, are basically unbeatable. Okay. I'm going to send at least one of you here. The other 3 will go and join over here. Since we are indeed under attack. They grabbed Köln. So hang on. Maybe we can actually take this opportunity to grab some land. Get to Utrecht. Worst come to worst, I want to defend... Oh, hang on. Never mind. I want to grab, like, the river and stuff, but still. We can get a little bit. Can you get to Eindhoven? We'll keep these zombies isolated from the rest. I think we just got more construction tech. Sounds about right. There's not a lot to research in 1937. Could work on, like, some ships and stuff, but meh. Maybe we want to go ahead and research the paratroopers. I'm not convinced that I need them right now, but maybe eventually. We can reassert our eastern claims. I'm going to demand the Sudetenland. Chance that they say no, of course. Memel and Lithuania fold. Okay, so we now control Memel. A little bit of extra land for me. Still unable to actually finish these guys off. How are we doing in terms of factory building? The German Reich has claimed Memel. Yep. Yes, indeed we have. These guys just cannot be worn down, can they? Okay, they're actually starting to get some of France back, which I don't like. Luxembourg is about to get eaten, which means now might be an opportunity to get around to grab Luxembourg. We try doing something like this real quick. Okay, hang on. He actually just abandoned it straight up, so I say we just grab it. See, this is great. We're just getting free land, almost as if the zombies are working for me. It's almost as if I launched the zombie plague. Now, wouldn't that be a plot twist? I'm gonna research military police. We may end up needing that. So you guys are basically just wasting your organization. Just keep the zombies contained for the moment, please. If you can do that, we'll be fine. Now, it says that he's pushing against me pretty well, but again, I have all the the defense, and he has none of it, so kind of whatever. We could push a little bit down this way, I guess. Feels like a questionable decision, pulling away from the forts, but again, if we have to fall back, we can. And we get to grab some extra territory. Switzerland joins the ally. Or as an ally. I don't know if they joined the allies. I think Switzerland's going to get here first, just guessing. Yep, okay, so they're going to give back some of France's land. You guys need to get up over here, please. Stop these zombies. Pin them down for a second. Now, the good news about zombies is I'm pretty sure it's going to be very easy for us to actually pin them down, as desired. You do not need this front line. Get rid of that. You also don't need this front line. Okay. So far, so good. Can you push here? Looks like the zombies are coming in against the Netherlands. And they got him. Grab this. The Netherlands capitulates. Alright, hang on. This presents an opportunity. Grab all this. You guys, there's 3 of you. 2 of you join up down here. 1 of you, I guess, is going to go up over here. How are we doing on the Sudetenland? We're getting somewhere. I'm just trying to stop the zombie advance so I can run forward and grab all the Dutch territory. Which is, yeah, I mean, we're just getting free pickings at this point. Let's see. Infantry, attack, and defense makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, we'll do that. Another 15% attack and defense is fantastic for us right now. Okay, in just a moment, we're going to have all of this. Go grab Groningen real quick. Do need to be concerned about this straight crossing. That could work against me. Can you get to Cologne? Can you pin this guy down? Okay, got that. Pin him down. Don't let him defend this area. We're grabbing all the woods, the forests, and so on. So far, so good. You guys apparently don't have an order anymore. All right, go here. You guys don't have an order anymore. Well, how about you guys go this way? Maybe we can get a grand surround on all of these zombies. Now I'm starting to wonder if the mobile warfare doctrine was the way to go. 112 million manpower. Ridiculous. Absolute insanity. Looks to me like you guys can just push this way. Who freaking needs to fight the allies when I can just take all their allies for free without actually declaring war on them? Oops. Oh, that's a no. Hold. Stop. Grab Beretta at least. Okay, we'll grab all of these. Yep, we did get a surround off. seems to me like the zombies have kind of run out of steam through France, so this is a good opportunity to push. Seems that way, anyway. Okay, we're almost done training the rest of these troops. I will need to put up some more in a moment. We have enough experience I can finally start tossing in my heavy tanks, which we are going to go ahead and do now. So that's still 20 combat width. But with the extra 25 armor, it's pretty strong. We even come out ahead with more soft attack. So it's going to take a little bit of time to reinforce. We actually almost had enough heavy tanks as it was. So we're getting there. Looks like we are encountering some resistance. Grab all these. More troops. You guys are going to go and join, I guess, over here against Poland for now. Still need to bully them. Haven't forgotten about them. Italy is actually making some successful pushes, it looks like. Or are they? Wait a minute. Yeah, they actually are making some successful pushes down over here. This is working great. Okay, let's get rid of that front line. Your offensive line is basically to push through France. Orange, your offensive line is basically to push up through Normandy. This way. Wherever you see an opportunity. If you can grab things like Rotterdam, too, like freaking do it. We got some of our troops stuck, apparently, and that's obviously a problem. I need you guys to pin them down. You come around, grab Brussels. Let's make sure that we have an avenue of escape in case this guy's about to get surrounded. Grab Antwerpen. You cross here. And why don't you go back up to the Hague? Okay. So far, so good. How did France get Nancy back? Heck if I freaking know. Okay. You can go ahead and execute your orders. Now Italy's starting to struggle a little bit. As far as producing more stuff, we need more chromium. Please help me out, Soviets. We are back in the green. So right now all of our Spade units do have their heavy tanks. There's also a lot of attrition going on apparently in the mountains. The zombies here are almost entirely out of supplies. I'm surprised zombies can have supply. Maybe we can technically eventually shatter them. They are losing a lot of that organization. What little they have. Their strength is down to 6%, so they can't fight back at all. Yeah, I guess you can surround and starve the zombies. Huh. What a novelty. Alright. These guys, however, there's not much I can do. We do need to cancel these front lines, probably. I'll let you get assigned here. You guys get assigned down here. You assign down here. Okay. German Reich is getting free French land. What else do we want? Probably more tanks, to be honest. Which, of course, means more trade with the Soviets. But I'm alright with it. We probably can go ahead and start training up a few more of these. How many tanks do you need? 40? It's acting like we've almost got these guys fully supplied, but it's lying. We need a lot more tanks. 410, and we're not producing very many very quickly. Can you actually just go for a surround on them? Because I'll bet you that's more effective than actually just fighting the zombies. It's kind of hard to flank them, you know? Okay, we're all the way down here to Lyon. Let's see if we can get around these guys here in Vichy. Whoop, 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 whoop. Never mind, hang on. Retreat. We're in a dangerous spot. We should not be fighting here if we can get cut off by the zombies. Surrounded by zombies? Worst case scenario. All right, we need to end this video here because I'm a little bit over my time. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to make some progress. Kind of starting to wonder if the zombie horde is not as dangerous as I thought. These guys are losing a ton of manpower and don't have a lot of divisions left. Italy is doing a great job. in North America is really what's dangerous. But even then, they're not going to be able to get to me. I guess from here, we would actually be able to play a normal game. Normal-ish. I don't know. We'll think about that. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.